Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. On Wednesdays, we manifest more good stuff, whether we want to or not. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Today we are going to manifest more friendship. So, I think we probably all want this. Maybe our jaded egos try to convince us that we don't want more friendship, but our hearts definitely want more friendship because our hearts, honest to God, are literally in love with everyone, especially those kinds of people that completely resonate. You know, your vibe attracts your tribe, like people who just make you feel so wonderful, that uplift you, that support you. Sometimes friends challenge us. I think that's good to an extent. You know, there is that point where a friend becomes a frenemy. And you know what I'm saying. But yeah, today we're going to manifest more friendship with our oracle cards here at Ho. Welcome back to Herb Oracle. Our herb of the week is parsley. Parsley is all about attraction. Now, of course, we had the lovers card with that, so we were of course talking about attraction in a lover's sense a lot, but attraction is not just romantic. Attraction is friendship, attraction is partnership, attraction is companionship, trustworthy friends. So we have an assortment of 2, 4, 6, 8 cards today. I know, 8 cards, but some of them are quickies, so it's okay. We're gonna hang out. This is important. This is important for all you hermits, all you JBs, all you resentful ladies who have pushed away people, who don't think you're worthy of a meaningful friendship, who have maybe been betrayed by friends, or just, kind of out of practice being a friend. So you've sort of maybe written friendship off, or maybe you've let some of your friendships dwindle. Yeah. So today we're going to manifest more friendship, or at least be open to the idea of manifesting more friendship. Sometimes that's all you can do, but yeah, let's humor it. Okay, it is Wednesday. It is time to manifest some more good stuff, and today we're going to manifest more friendship. So let me tell you about these 8 cards that I'm looking at, and then I'm going to put them in a pile so I can have a little bit of a game plan. I don't know, or at least not forget where I'm at. So we're going to start off with our Dragon Butterfly card from the Enchanted Blossoms Oracle by Carla Morrow. There's an awesome green-veined Charaxus butterfly on a freesia flower. And it's so cool. It's an orange and black butterfly. So, but there must be, I guess, green on the tip top of the upper wings. So maybe that's why it's called green-veined Charaxus. Literally, someday I'm going to sit down with this deck and dedicate the whole afternoon to just looking up these butterflies and seeing real life pictures of them, because the illustrations are magnificent. All the butterflies are dragons, which just makes me so happy. So they've all got really long tails. Now, of course, in real life, your 3D eyes might not see those dragon tails, but now I know for sure butterflies are dragons. So we're going to start off with that flower. Then I think where my eyes lead me next is a card from the Soul's Journey lesson cards. And this is from James Van Prague. And these cards are awesome. I spent a few months going over each of the 44 cards on my YouTube channel, Sadie Marie Cherico. and I have them in a playlist called Shadow Work or something, because I really felt like these cards helped me dive into topics that I had shadow clearing to do. And friendship is definitely one of them, because, there's that little saying, like, some friends are in your life for a reason, some for a season, and others for a lifetime, or something like that. I don't know. You know the one I'm talking about. But, sometimes it's like we can be sad or disappointed when some friendships end, especially if they end terrible, or I don't know. It's just like, why did that stop? Well, you got a little healing maybe to do with that. And even in our healing work, we have some appreciation to infuse in our friendship. So whether it was just like you were best friends with somebody for a day or a week or the month, or just, this semester or whatever, like, appreciate that friendship and that connection. So what if it didn't last forever? What really does? Love. There's actually an answer for that. Love actually lasts forever. So if you can just keep on loving it, regardless of the terms and conditions, I feel like that's really going to assist you in manifesting more friendships. So yeah, all of our friendships, appreciate them all, and it will help you, get into the right vibration frequency to have more good interactions, more friendships of all different kinds. Okay. So we'll do that card next. I'm going to make a pile. Since we've got this purple vibe going on, I almost can detect some purple in this next card, and there is, but it's mostly blue and green. It's this card is called let me see, this deck is called Joy and Sorrow, and it's an independently published deck by Roxy, Joy and Sorrow. So we'll do that next. This card has, one lady holding some, what kind of flowers are those? I'm not sure if they're hydrangeas. Yeah, they're hydrangeas. And she's got a flower crown. But what's really cool about this card is the hillside in the back is like an earth spirit, an earth deva, earth goddess. Like, the hillside is a goddess sleeping, the way she drew the picture. It's amazing. So that's going to be an interesting card. What else? Let's go up here to one that's not a pretty card. There's like all these just sort of blank-faced silhouettes on this next card. I should have kept the deck closer. It's called The Language of Letting Go, and it's called Initiating Friendship. So I feel like midway here we should talk about how, sometimes you do have to make the first move. You do have to let the universe know that you want more friendships. And yeah, definitely I would say the way to do that is to appreciate the ones that you've had, and to start positively thinking how it could benefit your life, or why you would like some more trustworthy friends. And that'll be our next card. It's called Trustworthy Friends. It's from the Angel Prayers Oracle by Kyle Gray. And this has two angels that have like kind of like coordinated matching black and gold. They must be Steelers fans. They're each got black and gold suits on and gold wings, and she's like up on his shoulder. Like just sitting on his one shoulder, like, and he's like no trouble at all, like having her up there. And she must trust them to do that. And the card says, "Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Thank you." So yeah, just another validation to appreciate the friends and the friendships that you do have. Yes, family can be friends. Heck yes, even your animals can be friends. I think that's fine, especially to get the ball rolling. Like, what do you love about your dog? That you can pretty much, for the most part, count on him for unconditional love and trust him. Well, don't you want the same attributes in your human friends? Yes. So I think it's completely valid and a good idea to appreciate your animal friends too. And hopefully you can attract some humans with some good qualities like the dogs. and cats if you're into that type of thing. So our next card will be, I think this next card is called 19. It's number 19, Friendship, from the Soulful Woman Oracle. There is a woman with 4 other women around her, and she's holding a bowl of chili peppers, I guess, and there's a little birdie and a lemon and a flower, and yeah, they're all around her supporting her. And it says, I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. So yeah, in our quest today to manifest more friendship, it seems as though the contributing factor to do that will be appreciation. It is. It's going to be the signal to the universe that you like it, that you want more of it, and that you're able to handle more of it, you know? Because like the universe doesn't want to give you more friendships if they're going to stress you out, weigh you down, and annoy you. You don't want those type of friendships. You want friendships that you can appreciate and derive all the good vibes from and have it be a more uplifting experience than anything. Okay, so that's a good question. As I pull the second to the last card out, what kind of friendships right now in your life are being mirrored to you? Like, are you attracting good friendships? If so, you're probably doing just fine, right? You already know what you're doing. However, if you're attracting friendships that like maybe are draining you, or just like, oh my God, why do I have to be, quote, friends with this person? Or you look at your Facebook friends list and you're like, this is a joke. This next card is from the Mirror cards, A Powerful Tool to Enhance Your Relationship by Geoff, Charlie, and Lucy Liddell. And usually these cards give it to you straight, whether they're upright or reversed, and really call you out on your shit. So as I look up and said shit, it said 1133 on the ticker. So confirmation. Even in my vulgarity, I was in alignment at that moment. All right, so yeah, like we want to know, like if we are manifesting friendships that are like pointless and we don't appreciate, don't you want to know? I want to know. I think we should know what we is doing wrong. Okay, so that's our second to last card. And then our final card is going to be this groovy girl circle card, number 49, Spend Time with Friends. We're going to end by like definitely summoning this social circle. You guys, there's 3 best friends. They all look completely different. They're sitting around in a circle, drinking some tea. There's some cards on the floor. They're just on the floor, man. There's a book. There's a journal. There's some cupcakes and cookies and muffins and fruit. There's some colored pencils and paper. Like they've been sketching and talking and just being together. And it's called Spend Time with Friends. All right, so that's our lineup. Our 8 cards that we're going to hang out with over the next, I don't know, 44 minutes. I don't know how long this is going to take. Who cares when you're having a good time, when you're with friends? Those are the type of friends you want. Like, I don't need to rush this moment with you. I'm actually digging your companionship and loving it. So that's a good indicator too, if you've manifested a good friendship. I mean, you just love your time together. You just love your time together. You're not rushing it. I'm not saying you can't get enough of this person. I mean, hey, there isn't, like the time, whether it's 5 minutes or 50 minutes, you loved every moment of it. It was good. It was really, really good. That's the friendships that I enjoy the most. So on that note, I hope you're going to make some tea, hang out with me today. We are going to. I am manifesting more friendship. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our delightful herb of the week, parsley, and I dedicate them lovingly all to you. I feel love. I create unity within by healing the Divine Mother and Father. I welcome the ending of the old energies and let them go. I manifest magical opportunities and create beauty through loving allowance for others and myself. I empower with light, the energy needed to bring forth what I claim. I feel love. I create unity within by healing the Divine Mother and Father. I welcome the ending of the old energies and let them go. I manifest magical opportunities and create beauty through loving allowance for others and myself. I empower with light, the energy needed to bring forth what I claim. And so it is. Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us, because we got our hot pants on tonight. And no, you don't want to mess with us. Got Jesus on my necklace. All right, so I'm just trying to manifest some friendships that we can dance to Kesha. All right, ready? Here we go. What's 2 + 2? 4, 3, 2, woo! There will be no extra charge for that today. We are manifesting more friendship. And I am looking at this beautiful freesia flower. Freesia. It's purple. Did you ever see a freesia flower? This one's purplish. Necklace. Okay, Kesha, get out of my head. We're going to talk about friendship with the green vein Charaxus dragon butterfly. So how are your friendships? Did you think about that a little bit? Are you going to think about that? Like, which ones do you like? Which ones would you wish? Do you ever have friendships that you're like, I cannot wait till our contract is over? Like, I think I got some karmic debt with you. I can't wait till I wrap this up. But you know what? It's like it's interesting how many different types of friendships there are. Like, some friendships, it's like you could just talk every once in a while in a blue moon. And it's like you just pick right back up where you left off. It's just always so good and so easy, but then like you don't contact each other again for forever, and I guess that's okay. And then, you know, sometimes you can have a friendship streak with somebody that like you literally talk every day, maybe all day. Maybe you guys are like each other's life support, or I don't know, it's just you're just like all up in each other's business. Yeah, like I remember having a couple different best BFFs like that when I was younger, like just completely glued at the hip. You know, like it's so fun how many different kinds of friends that you can kind of have, acquaintances, just, you know, and then it's interesting. Sometimes it just fades out for no reason, no hard feelings. Every once in a while, you know, you have an argument, like whether it's appropriate or not to use a sponge to clean the dishes, and then one of you just thinks that's horrendous, so you never talk to each other again. I mean, like literally friendships can end over nothing. And then there can be some friendships that like you literally fight like sisters and still love each other and forgive each other and don't even hold it against each other. But then like if another friend would do that to you, like that wouldn't be okay. But then like there are some friends that like they could like commit murder and you'll be like, I just love them. Like, yeah, she called me the worst names ever and I hate her, but I love her. And then you just are still friends. So yeah, when you think of this scope and sequence of friendship, it is vast and varied. So I think it's like really cool that you can actually think about what you prefer, what you want, and manifest more of that specifically. So we could do this generally, like I just want to generally be friendly with everybody and have great friendships. and just everything. Or you could be like really specific, like, oh my God, I miss having that best friend that we talk about everything. Like, where's my TMI best friend, right? Or maybe you don't want that. Maybe you're just like, can I just please have someone that like is so fun to go dancing with, and you know what I mean? Give me a wild friend. I don't really need to talk to her every day, but I don't know. Or do you want a group of friends? Maybe like you've never had a circle. You've never had your social circle experience, your posse, your gang, your, your soul sisters. Maybe that's what you're ready to manifest. A friendship in a group. So, I mean, it's like whatever you want. Just speak it and it will be. So these phrases, they originated around the Cape of Good Hope on the eastern side of South Africa. As an incredibly fragrant flower, they are mostly grown in ornamental gardens and are a popular flower in wedding bouquets. So the oil harvested from freesias are used in soaps and candles and perfumes and are said to have energizing effects. Freesia. Like, I feel like I've only ever smelled fake freesia. We're going to talk about fake friendships. Like a chemical freesia, and you're like, oh my God, like, what's up, Bath and Body Works? You just made me never want to smell again. But I've never smelled a real freesia flower. All right, so an honest and true friend will hold your happiness above the friendship and will inspire you to live to your highest potential. So that is an awesome description of a friend that you want to have. Someone who inspires you to live to your highest potential. Now, I know a lot of times friendships can just be sounding boards for negativity, and it's like, and sometimes you need to vent, you need to get it out. But let me tell you what, a true friend will then help snap you out of your bullshit and be like, all right, girl, like, I know that hurt, and like, you just want to wallow in this sadness, and I'm going to give you another 5 minutes, and then that's it. It's done. You're over it. You're forgetting about it, and we're going to fire up this bowl and have a good time. or I'm sorry, that's it. It's over. You're done with it. We're going to put on our sneakers and go for a jog. Okay, because you can have whichever friend you want. So an honest and true friend will hold your happiness above the friendship, like a little carrot in front of a donkey. And when you're being that ass, it'll still hold that carrot in front of you and be like, all right, now let me lead you towards your happiness again. Let me help you get out of this. Let me show you the way. Let me remind you who you are. And you know what? Those are the friends that you are just so thankful for. Like, thank you for not letting me fall into that trap. I appreciate it so much, because you're right. I do know better. I know better. And thank you for reminding me that my happiness is so near and dear to me. And I'm so glad you're my friend. Thank you for helping me and inspiring me to live to my highest potential. Ooh, those are just the best friends. That's why Osceola the Oracle is my best friend, because he continually inspires me to live to my highest potential. Osceola, Robin, I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you. So the next thing Freesia wants to tell us is to nurture friendships that will hold you accountable to your highest being and be a soft place to land if you stumble. So yeah, friends will hold you accountable, but yeah, if you completely fall flat on your face, they're like that little soft and squishy mattress for you. You know what I mean? It's like they're there, man, but they're gonna hold you accountable in a sweet way. So here's what you need to do according to the Freesia and the green-veined Charaxus butterfly dragon. You need to take responsibility for being the best person you can be for your sake. So as you do this, you will connect with people who will reciprocate. So let me just repeat that for you, because it's not really a hard thing to do. 1, take responsibility for being the best person you can be for your sake, right? Because that's who you want to be. You want to be your best. Not the best, but just be best. Okay? Shout out to our lady, Melania Trump. She has a really actually awesome initiative called Be Best. And you've probably never even heard of it because the media can go suck a dick. But it's a great concept to just be best. Just be your best. Just do your best that you can do. It doesn't have to be the best. You don't have to be competitive. But how about with yourself? Are you being your best version? Are you being best as you can be? So as you do this, you will connect with people who will reciprocate. So it's not just some hippy dippy bullshit. Your vibe literally attracts your tribe. It's the laws of the universe. We went over all of this like with the first 100 podcasts of Ho. Probably I need to go back and listen to them again and review the laws of the universe and see what I think about them now that I've been kind of putting them into practice. But yeah, your frequency that you put out, your magnetism attracts back to you. So as you be your best, you will attract other people who are trying to be their best, and then together you can hold each other accountable. That's why people get workout partners. That's why alcoholics get sponsors. That's why you need people to hold you accountable. Like, listen, girlfriend, we are going to be single for the next 6 months. Oh, it made me kind of nauseous to say that. But listen, we're going to hold each other accountable. Okay? No more F-boys. Okay? Like, we are going to be accountable for each other, right? And then you might actually be able to do it because you have each other and like you're each other's bodyguards for the next 6 months. That's accountability, honey. It comes in all forms, shapes and forms. Anyways, you deserve companions who will help you reach your goals. You deserve companions who accept you as you are and inspire the same traits in you. So that is a true gem. And if you have friends who help you reach your goals, accept you who you are, and inspire you to be a beautiful friend at the same time, you better hold on to them sweethearts tight, right? Just love them up with appreciation. Recognize and prize these qualities in others. You may have to love those who do not have this kind of commitment to you from afar. So it's like, listen, you can still love everybody even if they're not really cut out to be the best friend, the greatest friend. You still gotta love everybody, okay? Because you're a lover, because you're an appreciator, because you're a kind person, because you're a good friend. Even if they're not, you still be a good friend and play it out. Love them from afar if you have to, but then let your frequency then attract to you your next friend. And your next friend and your next friend. And you can have as many friends as you want. When I was younger, I only wanted one friend. Like, I am like one of those like one friend persons, you know? But more and more I'm like, but I'm friendly with everybody. But I always had that one friend, that one best friend. But like, you can have as many as you want. So here's some questions for contemplation. Maybe journaling, or maybe just something to think about while we drink our tea while it's still warm. Who are my dearest friends? Who are my dearest friends? And I mean, like, think about that. Like, who really is like so dear to you? Not just someone that you're like, hey, how's it going, Susan? Good to see you. How are the kids? That bitch ain't your friend. You can still talk to her and be nice, and have a laugh if it's appropriate. But like, I'm saying, who are your dearest friends? Who like gives you that warm feeling inside of you? Who, like, if you saw and walking by and you're holding your own together, but then like you see them and they give you a hug and it's like you're comfortable enough with them to cry right there on the street if you were actually just faking the funk and you're really actually having a bad day. Like that kind of friend that like just makes you melt and open up, and then that hug instantly makes you feel better. I'm saying, like, who are your dearest friends? Write them down, appreciate them. Now, next question. This is a good one. How can I be a better friend? And I feel like this one I've called myself out on a long time, for a long time. Absolutely. It's like, I know I could be a better friend. Oh, absolutely. How can I be a better friend? So you could do this generally. You could do this specifically with specific people, like, how can I be a better friend to so-and-so, or even just in general. But think about, one way to do this is think about what you love about your friends, or what you think would be the most ideal friend to have, and then flip it real quick and ask yourself, well, do I do that? Am I that kind of friend? So that's like the first step, or second or third. I don't know what step we're on actually. That's one of the steps in manifesting more friendship. Start acting like the perfect friend that you would like to have. Like, if you think it would be just peachy keen to have a friend that always remembered your birthday, it's probably high time for you to start remembering birthdays. So how can I be a better friend? Maybe it's being a better listener. Maybe it's, I don't know. That's for you to think about. That's for me to think about. How can I be a better friend? And then on our last question from Enchanted Blossoms, Freja asks, what do I need from my friends, and how can I help them meet their needs? So yeah, just defining friendship even more for yourself. What do you need from your friends, and how can you help them meet their needs? So it's like, talk about upliftment and support when you literally think, okay, what do I actually need from my friends, or want, or appreciate? Boop, boop, boop. You write it down. You're declaring to the universe what you would like to manifest. Then you take it that next step, because you want to be a better friend. You want to be a good friend. Write another list. How can I help them meet their needs? It's probably going to be the same damn list, right? Because what you want from others is what you need to give to others. But so you got to start looking at this giving and receiving in balance. And yeah, being best. Be best. Be the best you can be towards others, towards yourself, and watch that be reciprocated in your life and in your friendships. All right, let's drink our tea. All right, well, this might be a long podcast because that was our first card. Oh my God. The tea tastes good though. It's just in that perfect temperature. Yeah, I might have, it's 10:01. Tap, tap, good number. Yeah, in 24 minutes, my phone's going to make some noise and I got to run that quick errand. Still picking up our socialist surprise lunches from the school district. I was thinking they were just going to do this for the end of the school year. Well, now they might do it all summer. What's up with the world? Why are they dropping free food off in my neighborhood? Are they trying to get us to rely on the government with their corn syrup lunchables? All right, I don't know. But I'm trying to just be nice because I know my neighbors that I drop it off at, I know their kids appreciate it. But anyways, it's just that moment that I was like, wait a second. So 5 days a week forever now, for all summer, I have to do this in the middle of my morning. When you realize your volunteering position that you thought was temporary just got extended for 4 more months. Breathe, everybody, breathe. All right, so that was an awesome card. Those were seriously good questions, and I literally later on tonight when I'm feeling lonely in my bed need to come and listen to my own podcast in these own words, and honest to God, have a notepad and write it down. Like, don't just talk about it. Like, aren't you ready to actually manifest better friendships? I am, or improve the ones that I do have. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I'm actually going to go to ladies' night possibly tomorrow night. I was invited. Now, it's like, this is not, like, I love these women, but, like, I'm not, like, in the inner circle quite yet. I'm working my way in there. And I love them and I miss them. But, like, I just kind of had to laugh, though, because, yeah, so I got a personal phone call, like, make sure, like, I'll be going. And also, we're going to surprise one of the ladies because it was her birthday during quarantine. And, you know, they're feeling bad that they didn't, you know, get to celebrate her birthday. And I was like, great, let's do it. But my ego in the back of my mind was thinking, my birthday was 2 weeks after hers, and nobody gives a fuck about my birthday because this isn't really my circle of friends, and that's totally okay. It really, really is. But I had to laugh that my ego was like chiming in to myself, and I'm like, would you just cool it? Because I have no reason to ever get upset if somebody does not wish me a happy birthday, because I am terrible, maybe the worst at doing that for other people. So it's like, if I want friends who remember my birthday, I literally am that person that needs to start doing that for them. So I was like, ego, you aren't even justified to speak up. So I just stomped it down. But it was still funny to me. It was still funny. So yeah, this next card is from the Soul's Journey. I love this deck because it really does. James Van Prague, I don't know him that well. I've only had him over to my house a couple times. But he really gives it good in this Oracle guidebook. So I highly recommend this deck, the Soul's Journey. It's like one of those decks that you can shuffle and be like, where in my life am I just completely screwing things up? Or like, what area of my life do I need to focus on right now? And it just has all this spectrum from like low vibing stuff like grief and resentment and jealousy up to peace and love and friendship. And that's how I went through the cards actually on my YouTube channel. I put them in order, my order from low to high. So like, I tackled all the low vibration things like death and denial and fear and failure. And then I worked up to like this stuff like forgiveness and patience and things like that. And at the end of it, I was only doing high vibe stuff. So I did it in a specific way so that I would leave my lessons high vibing. But first I did all the hard drudgery stuff I had to trudge through. So that was good for me. I sometimes go back and will peek into one of those videos, and I'm so sad that the audio quality sounded terrible. One thing that's really interesting is 2 years ago, my voice was way higher than it is now, like noticeably different. So maybe that's what happens when you open up your throat chakra. You get a little sultrier. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So why are your friends in your life? I'm kind of your friend. Don't you feel like I'm kind of your friend? Why am I in your life? Might be for a reason. If you don't like my podcast, maybe it's just to trigger you. I can't believe you've stayed this long. If you love my podcast, maybe it's to support you. I'm happy to be here. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Sometimes like we get a mess of a friend and it's like, dang, maybe this friend was just to show me what I don't want or where I could go wrong, or I really could just go down that path with her, but man, I don't know. I think she's showing me I don't want to do this. I don't know. There's all types of reasons that a friend could be in your life. Maybe they just popped in to be a spark of light. Maybe they were just there for you to be your angel that would catch you when you stumbled. You know, you just had like that chunk of 3 months that were so difficult for you, and it's like, man, that person was literally my angel. There's all kinds of reasons. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together, you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. That can be true. The bonds of your friends can sometimes they're like stronger than your family ties. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. So yeah, doesn't it seem like there are some people that you're like certain you have been friends before in other dimensions, bodies, existences, realities? Like, bitch, you have been my friend since the beginning of time. I can just tell. And those are the friends probably that, like, too, it's like so much time can pass and it's like you're just still friends. Like, hey, whatever you need me for in this lifetime, I'll be here for you. So a true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. Okay, getting back to that. A true friend is going to inspire you, uplift you, hold you accountable. A true friend will illuminate your path, shine a light on it instead of dim it. If they're throwing shade, they are not a true friend. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. So our friendships really are something to be appreciated and honored and treated like the gems they are. They are truly treasures. So if you can communicate with someone at a soul level, if you can uplift and honor and guide and illuminate, that is a gift. That is a gift to be had. So write a gratitude list in your Grateful Goddess Appreciation Journal that you did start with me, right? If not, go back to whatever podcast that was. I should memorize it because I refer to it often. But we did a podcast last year where I told you how I came up with my little Grateful Goddess Appreciation Journal. That's what I've been calling it for years. And at the end of the day, I try to remember to sit down and write 5 things that I am grateful for. And yeah, friends should be in there because they are to be appreciated. You should be so thankful for all the friends in your life. So our next card is from the Joy and Sorrow deck, the Friendship card. This woman's dressed in like blue denim, and the pot is also blue, and the rocks are bluish gray. And yeah, she's smiling and happy. She kind of reminds me of my friend Aline Huey, who I don't even know how long ago she died. It's been a while. But she was so, like, she was old enough to be my mom. And she really gave me like such good guidance and inspiration, and we had fun together. And yeah, she was definitely my mentor, but I just appreciate her so much. I still think of her so much. And I have another friend, Pam, and she passed away too. And she was just so kind and sweet. And, you know, even when we have friends that leave us, and Janet, now I'm remembering Janet, she also died. And these were all mentor mother friends that came into my life in my 20s when I needed them, because I was still being molded and discovering what kind of person I wanted to be. And all three of them, no, they all helped me. Two of them came in after I was a mother. Janet found me, or I found her, when I moved away for the first time, like away from my mother, right? So I moved down to Reading, and I find this mother energy, right, attract, who she too also was a Premi of Prem Rawat, right? She practiced knowledge, she had peace in her heart, and it was just so one of those incredible things that's like, no matter where you go, the universe is going to match you up with who you need. And like, even my mom felt so relieved that I found this woman and had her in town, like, as I'm 5 hours away. And like, it's just really interesting how the right friends will find you at the right time and inspire you and remind you and guide you and shine that light on your path and help mold you and create you. So there's lots of different reasons for friendship. All right, so this card, it is a beautiful spring day with blue skies, fluffy white clouds, and a crisp breeze. On the horizon, an Earth Deva sleeps in the hills covered in yellow roses, which signify friendship. In a garden stands a woman wearing the clothing of her youth that makes her young and her true age. She wears a beautiful wreath of flowers in her hair. Daisies displays her innocence, and roses promise love. All right, I gotta stop right there. Because that's like the other thing about these women. Yeah, they were old enough to be my mom. Even my best friend now, one of my best friends down the street, Lorraine, she's 40 years older than me. But she is young at heart. Really, age is insignificant when it comes to friendship. And I know a lot of times, like, when you're the older friend, you're like, why does this young person want to be hanging out with me? Right? But like, if you can just get over your own personal prejudices and your own personal insecurities, like, embrace friendship. So if someone twice your age wants to be friends with you, or like someone who's like just turned 21 wants to be friends with you, like, be friends with them, because age is like just silly. And there's a reason that person wants companionship with you, that you both have something to gain. You both have gifts to redeem. So yeah, when you allow yourself to feel as young as you want, that's your true age. So last night on Live Me, I was visiting this beautiful young man's stream. He's 28, okay, baby man. But anyways, he asked me how old I was, and I was like 42, and he literally like lost his shit for a split second. He's like, what? Like, no, you're not. Like, yes, I am. But people don't see it when you are wearing your true age on your face and in your expression, and you're being yourself. When you be your best self, you can seem a lot younger, or you can seem more mature, depending. Like, sometimes those type of people, it's hard to tell how old they are. And so, yeah, if you have those kind of friends, it's like, it doesn't matter, like, that Lorraine and I have 40 years difference. When we get together and have tea, we have a good time and we have some laughs. Oh my God. We have some laughs, and they're genuine, and they feel so good. And, like, I just want that woman to live forever for me so I can have her here, because I love her so much. All right, so anyways, this lady on the card is wearing a beautiful wreath of flowers in her hair. Daisies displays her innocence, and roses promise love. In her hands, she holds a bouquet of hydrangeas, which represent her perseverance. On a strong table made from river rocks sits a large pottery planter where more hydrangeas grow. Friendships that span a lifetime and endure hard times by supporting, encouraging, and loving become strong like the table, built rock by rock, cemented by common bonds, values, experiences, joys, and sorrows. The values of such friendships cannot be measured, and the Earth Deva loves these friendships the best of all because she knows that even when the friends are apart, they are together in spirit. So anyways, Roxy dedicates this deck to her best friend Heather, and that's who she drew on the card. So anyways, yeah, I'm even thinking while I'm reading this, my acquaintance friend Anne, like a month or 2 or 3 or 5 ago, she posted celebrating 13 years of friendship with so-and-so, and they had gotten matching tattoos. And I was like, that is so fun. So yeah, what is your longest standing friendship? Do you have one? Maybe not. But if you do, the earth cherishes those. You should cherish those. You can still start now. You could become friends with someone today, and then in 13 years, you guys could get tattoos. So here's some guidance for friendship. We're manifesting more friendship. And just like this podcast is probably going to be lengthy, friendships sometimes take a long time to manifest. Just like that awesome river rock table, that slab of big ass rock, it takes over time, and it cements together through all your experiences and your common bonds and your values and your joys and your sorrows. That person that has been through thick and thin with you, something to cherish. And that's what friendship guides you to do, to cherish your friends. Be a great friend, and you will always have great friends. So yeah, not to call you out, but if you don't have any friends right now, it's because probably you haven't been a great friend. I know that's true for me. So be a great friend, and you will always have great friends. Keep in touch. Be a shoulder for them, and they will be for you. So keep in touch, be a shoulder for them as they will be for you. Rejoice in their successes and their experiences. Rejoice with them. Support them in their sorrows. Support them. And have gratitude for their sharing of your joy and sorrows as well. Be grateful for them. True friendships are rare. Cherish them. So our next card is about initiating friendship, if you want it, right? What if you don't? What if you don't want friendships? Well, then what are you doing here? I've heard many people say, and this is why I don't have any friends. Like whenever they witness some friendship fuckery, they're like, and this is why I don't want any friends. But really, I bet you $5 those people really would like some friends. Maybe not those type of friends, but some good friends. So yeah, initiating friendship. Let's just see what this little card, it just has like one little today I will affirmation on the back of it. This is the language of letting go. Today I will pay attention to my behaviors and actions as I form new friendships. I will notice whom I'm attracted to and why, and why, and not worry about whether the other person likes me or accepts me. If I make a mistake, it's okay. I learned something valuable from every interaction with another person. So initiating friendships, who am I attracted to and why? That is a good self-contemplation question. Like really start to figure yourself, dissect yourself, observe yourself, study yourself. Whom am I attracted to and why? Why am I attracted to this person? Figure out what's going on, why you want them as a friend. Is it like filling some type of void or insecurity, or you see the benefit of it, or like that you think that person will make you look good, feel good, be good? Like, what is it about that person? Why are you attracted to them? It will tell you a lot about yourself if you can figure that out. And then don't worry about whether the person likes you or not, or accepts you. I mean, the whole point is like to figure yourself out through your friendship sometimes, or this is initiating friendship. There's a lot to learn. There's something valuable from every interaction with another person. So like sometimes it's like you're like, dang, like that person really did not accept my friendship. I've had that happen to me recently, and it's just like, wonder why. Well, what did you learn from it? Even better, why were you attracted to that person to be friends with them? And why? So yeah, good thing to think about. You could think about that for days. You could figure out all your friendships, and holy man, you might walk away with a different perspective of yourself. I mean, there's that little saying, it's like, figure out how, like, it's usually for whenever you break up with somebody, but figure out like what made you feel so good about that person, or like how that person made you feel, and then try to just feel that for yourself, right? So if like you might want to be with somebody because like they would give you confidence, then it's like you need to get that confidence going on in yourself first. So then you can be a vibrational match to that confident person, and then you guys can be friends, right? Or I don't know. Think about it, because it's like, do you really want to be friends with them, or do you just want another friend, another notch in your lipstick case? You know what I mean? Like, are you coming from a good place? Do you have genuine intentions? What do you expect from this? And it's like, yeah, really defining to yourself what you're looking for, and then what the universe wants to line up for you, and then seeing where you could be better too in the long run. All right, good card. Trustworthy friends. So if you've got them, thank the angels for surrounding you with people that you can trust and love. This is Kyle Gray's trustworthy friends. I just threw it in here because I was like, maybe I don't have enough cards. Well, 14 hours later into this podcast, I think I probably didn't need to add any extra cards. Too late. I already did. The more the merrier, right? So yeah, sometimes it's like you just can't have enough friends, especially when you realize that you gain something valuable from every single interaction. So there's no dissing people that aren't your BFFs or your ultimate friend, even your small friends, even your insignificant friends, even your acquaintances. There is still so much value in that, and lessons to be learned, and energy to be gained, and self-reflection, mirroring to happen for you. So, this is just a shout out card to all your trustworthy friends that you know have your back, that you can count on. And, you can thank all. You're not being a good friend right now. I don't bark in your podcasts. So anyways, if you're surrounded by people you can trust and count on to shut up, then be thankful for that. And the people who make you smile and laugh and cry are the souls who will be with you throughout your journey. And you are being encouraged to enjoy spending time with the friends you have in this lifetime because you have so much in common. And as you have fun with your friends, the angels will join in and enjoy themselves too. So that is why Ladies' Night is resuming. We don't care about Corona. Corona, you have really eaten up a lot of our partying time. Although I didn't mind it because, I'm such a solo girl. But yeah, every once in a while, even us solo hermits need to come out and hang out and have some friendly vibes. Now, there is an expanded meaning to this card, and it might resonate with you if you have felt a little left out recently. So if you may have felt a little left out recently and unsure who is being real in your life, the angels are saying, don't concern yourself about it. The angels are here to help you. Just like that last card said, hey, don't worry if they don't accept your friendship or you're not accepted into the circle or it just doesn't work. There's still something there for you to learn and be reflected back to you. It wasn't quite right. Let the angels help work this out for you. By surrendering any friendship issues or worries you have to the angels, by surrendering it to them, you will allow a source of love to guide you to the peace you deserve. The angels will help you see, realize, and know who really is on the same vibration as you so that you can truly enjoy your social time. If you feel that you don't know who your friends are, follow the prayer on this card, and the angels will direct you to those who will support you and allow you to support them. Friendship means balance, and it is as blessed to support as it is to be supported. So if that is a missing element in your life, then say, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Even if that's not your current reality, you thank it and feel it as if they've already delivered these people to you, and get into that vibration and frequency so the universe can match you up. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. And as I was reading that, Osceola the Oracle texted me. So let us be thankful. Let us attract the right people that we can be deeply grateful for them. And let's check our text messages real quick. Oh my God, that's so fun. So yeah, isn't that great? Like, I've been talking about Osceola a few times in this podcast, and he texts me while I'm recording a podcast about friendship. The synchronicities he and I have are so magical and incredible. We've become kind of used to them, but they really still are cool. So anyways, he was texting me to say, he said, hi, how's it going? Lesson 300 today. Namaste hands, prayer hands emoji. So I completely get his vibe, right? I'm so proud of him. He's on lesson 300 of A Course in Miracles. I mean, it's just crazy because I know where he's been on his Course in Miracles journey, and I remember back when he was on lesson 22, and I was so proud of him for lesson 22. And now he's on lesson 300. There's 365. It's a year's mind clarification program, A Course in Miracles. I would say he and I both highly recommend it. It doesn't make any sense logically why it works. I don't get it, but I did it for a year and it helped me so much. I'd like to commit and do it another year, but at this point in the year, since we're already halfway done, I might as well wait till January 1st. But you can start anytime A Course in Miracles. So yeah, what did I reply back to him? Yeehaw, good job. And then I said, I am recording a podcast about friendship, and I was just talking about you. LOL, rose, stars, we speak in emoji. And he does 3 heart eyes emojis. Yay, send it when you're done. Hands together, clap, clap, clap. Love you so much. So happy we came together. Crying face emoji. And I literally feel his sincerity. Like, emojis are silly, and like when emojis first came out, my son was like, could you please stop sending me emojis? And I was like, but they resonate with me. And then luck would has it, my best friend also speaks emoji. So I have someone in my life that speaks emoji. Thank God. So all I need to do right now is send him 3 big red hearts, and like we're good to go. And I will send him this, and he will be laughing the entire time. And yeah, like he and I, like literally, I could not imagine my life without Asiel. I would think I would feel insane, because like a lot of the times, and alone, because he and I say things to each other that sometimes we'll stop ourselves and laugh and be like, they could lock us up in the nut house for thinking and feeling and realizing this. But he and I are like literally, I would say, on the same page about so many things. And it makes me think that he's like my twin. Like our souls like are here to help each other, because it's not that we like push each other, but we're just there and allow each other to be, but yet at the same time we inspire, and it's like, don't give up, don't kill yourself, keep going, ride it out, and we get great messages. We read oracle cards together. I mean, the man's beautiful. Just why? Because he's me. He's me. So anyways, I appreciate this friendship so much. And that's what our next card is. Number 19. I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. Endless. Endless appreciation for this human. For this soul who is in human form with me. And it is not easy being human. It is not easy, and we both realize that and struggle. But then, like he tells me that, I'm his inspiration because I just keep going and doing the work, and yet he's my inspiration because, I just am who I am because of his inspiration. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. He doesn't realize how much he's picked me up in my low points, and I've done the same for him. But yet we do realize it, and we appreciate each other. And so literally, if we say to each other, my appreciation for you is endless, that's like not even an exaggeration whatsoever. That is just fact. So anyways, this card is from the deck, The Soulful Woman. And if I was a millionaire, I would buy every single person this deck. I would be like, send me your address. I'm sending you this deck because I feel like you would love it. It's The Soulful Woman. It's by Shushan Movesian and Gemma Summers. Incredible. Beautiful. This is the 19th card, Friendship. And the thing I love about this book is that it's written in first person. So if you completely suck ass at saying positive things and affirmations and, you read it in the first person, and then your brain gets trained like this to think more positive and to be more loving. And it plants the seeds and teaches you how to think positively in the first person. And it uplifts you, and it's just, as an oracle, it's beautiful and incredible, and I found it to be very accurate. It was easy to tap into. The artwork is, I wanted to say exotic. I don't know, because I think, each of the 48 cards has a different, so there are some repeats, like Marie Olaf's daughter, she's designed several of these cards, maybe 4 or 5 of them, but they're a whole bunch of different artists. There will be something you love. I love every single one of these cards. Anyways, I send blessings and appreciation for the gift of friendship to all those people that have been there for me for the low-key, constant, reliable, beautifully ordinary presence each one shares with me. These friends are part of the loving fabric that is woven into the essence of my being. I carry them in my heart with love. I give thanks for the strengths and gifts friends bring to my life. Their wise words and integrity, their compassion, their quirky humor, and their love. I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. So it's like, even if you don't have a whole slew of friends, like literally, you can still be appreciative for them, especially if they're home run knockouts, like Osceola the Oracle is. You know, like he might not be in my daily real life, but he is in my life on the daily. And even if a couple days pass, he's always with me. I can feel that. You know, that's the type of friendship that's like, thank you, baby Jesus. So anyways, try to be that for somebody. And if you want that in your life, ask for it, summon it. That's what we're going to do. We have 2 cards left. We are going to summon more friends, but first we're going to probably have to look at why we suck some more with their next card, number 13, friendship. I'm just guessing at some point, because this is a relationship deck, it's going to tell us what's wrong with us. But if you want more friends, say I'm going to manifest more friendships. I want to manifest more friendships. I'm going to manifest more friendships, and I'm going to do it by doing all the things that we talked about today. Evaluating ourselves. What are we looking for? What do we like about some people? What do we learn about people? Like what kind of best friend would I love to be? And can I be that friend for somebody else? It is a two-way street. It should be. It really should be. Although sometimes it's not. And I'm saying that because a lot of times I've had a lot of people give more to me than I feel like I've given to them. But then they're like, no, you don't understand what you gave to me. You inspired me. But yet I still feel like maybe I was also a shit friend. So this is a big topic. I guess that's why we're just going on and on and on about it. Because there's so many different facets of friendship, different angles to take, things to think about. Maybe you don't even realize you're a good friend, but you are a good friend. But then, hey, if there's something inside of you that's saying that you could be a better friend, yeah, you probably could be. Oh, I know I could be. I know I could be. Number 13, friendship. Now, this is the mirror cards that I just bought myself for my birthday. And I was able to do that because my best friend, Osceola the Oracle, sent me PayPal money. Thank you. He was like, shop for yourself. The dogs don't need anything. So, yes, I did. And I got myself this deck, Friendship. Love is blind, but friendship closes its eyes. That's the quote. Here's another quote. Real friendship provides the space for 2 people to meet as equals with mutual respect, honesty, and care. So this first, I'm going to read straight from the book because this first message is if you get it upright, and the second message is if it's inversed, upside down, and something will resonate, and I'm sure that both sides will have good advice. And I'm curious if you're going to resonate more with the upright or the reversed. And that should tell you where you're at on your manifesting more friendships. Okay? So it's okay if you've been sucking at it your whole life. We can all improve. We can all get better. Even if you have 0 friends right now, literally 0, it don't matter. I'm your friend. And I'm going to help you get even more friends. Okay, and then we're going to party. Being in a relationship requires the adaptability to move between different roles. So yeah, this is probably about, our lovers that are also our friends. Your lover better be your friend. Don't even get me started on that. Okay. It requires the adaptability to move between different roles. Once these roles are understood, a fluid way of relating can evolve. The most crucial of all the roles is friendship, but sadly, its importance can be easily overlooked. So yeah, we are going to talk about friendship in your more intimate relationships. Friendship is the bottom line, the cornerstone of all good relationships. Without it, there is no resting place, no solid foundation on which to build, and no point at which to meet as equals. And as I'm reading that, I'm getting a flashback of an intense fight that I had with my ex-husband, which resulted in me screaming at the top of my lungs 2 inches from his face, "We are not friends. We're not friends." Oh my God, I've never screamed so fucking loud. And that was when I realized we had no cornerstone, no resting place. I could not count on that motherfucker. So consider whether you have established a relationship that includes simple friendship. And question what role you are playing. Lover, parent, child, sibling. So all your relationships, your family relationships, are you friends? How would you be dealing differently with this situation if this were a close friendship rather than your intimate relationship? So would you treat your friends like that? Do you treat your family as good as your friends? Right? Ooh, good question to think about. Your husband, your wife, your lover, are they your friends? Is it a close friendship too? And would you treat them differently if it was just a friendship? All relationships are deepened by risk, and it seems you need to risk moving into a position of equality with your partner. You might fear that doing this will threaten some other aspect of the relationship, perhaps romance or the balance of power. Or you could be concerned that by being friends, you will lose the element of spice. But friendship threatens nothing except illusion. So drop whatever role you are caught in, try being your partner's friend for a while, and see how equality can change the dynamic. So yeah, be your partner's friend, be your child's friend, be your mother's friend. I'm not your friend, I'm your mother, right? Oh my gosh, what an illusion. Break it. Break it. Drop whatever role you're caught in with people, especially if there's power struggles or you have a fear that something will be diminished if you treat them friendlier. Drop it. Be so friendly and see how that changes the dynamic when you become equals, when you infuse more equality into the situation. So maybe even a work relationship, right? Like you're the boss, but you don't feel like you can be your employees' friends, or vice versa, I guess. Hey, it's just an idea. Contemplate it. Think about it. Now, if we got this beautiful card, and it looks like I forgot to tell you, it's a black circle with like a yin-yang thing going on, but they're the same color, like they're yellow-orange electric color. And there's kind of swirling and like got a yin-yang thing going on. If it's reversed, the quote says, "True friendship stands up to examination and benefits from it." So it's okay to question and examine and contemplate and evaluate your friendships. True friendship stands up to that. So the message inversed is, your relationship appears to be suffering from the effects of collusion, an unspoken agreement between you. You need to examine the set of beliefs that you and your partner silently share and think about whether you have constructed a safe space to protect the relationship that precludes the depths and heights of a full-blooded partnership. This safe space probably evolved from a shared experience of genuine closeness, which you then suspended in time in an attempt to permanently glue the relationship together. There is a sense here of two scared children holding hands in a dark wood, acting brave in order to reassure each other. All right, let's keep going. This is deep. I don't understand it. Rather than dealing directly with the issue in the relationship, you are probably walking around it in order to protect the, quote, close friendship you share, and are then wondering why nothing is getting resolved. This, quote, us against the world, quote, form of relationship can eradicate other more mature aspects of a partnership and make true intimacy impossible, even though it feels intimate or at least cozy. For in the long run, such coziness becomes stifling, destroying many opportunities for growth. Okay, I never even thought about any of this before. All right, I'm gonna have to rewind this and listen to it again. Tackling this issue is a challenge because you will feel the foundations of the relationship being threatened. And there's a tendency for the person who takes the first tenuous step out of such collusion to be seen by the other as a traitor. You will need both courage and objectivity. So the way forward, if this applies to you, is to wake up to what you've helped to create and examine your part in it. What are the unspoken words? What is the silent agreement between you? If you don't express your true feelings and desires now, when will you? No matter how painful this may be, something new and eventually more fulfilling will result if you can only be honest. Dang. So it's if you really do want to have that intense friendship relationship, you really got to be so honest. And not just, hey baby, I got your back no matter what. Like scared little kids holding hands, pretending to be intimate. But if you truly, truly want to be intimate, you got to be downright honest all the time and not let there just be silent agreements, talk it out, I guess. Is that what it was saying? Don't just pretend to have each other's back. Really, really do. Interesting. I don't even know if I understand that. But you know what? That's why I bought that deck. Because apparently I'm not that good at relationships because I'm not in one, right? And I feel like if I ever want to give it another go, I really got so much work and stuff to do first. So I'm going to eventually make sure I read this whole book and see how it benefits me and helps me grow up a little bit. Yeah, I got to grow up before I try again. That is for sure. And definitely, oh my God, definitely you need to be friends with somebody in a relationship. Oh my gosh. That just totally sucked to be married for 13 years with somebody that I wasn't friends with. We weren't even Facebook friends. He didn't support me. I didn't support him. I didn't like what he was about. He didn't like what I was about. We just weren't even friends. But, I mean, we're trying to rebuild a friendship now, because we have kids together and we're always going to be in each other's life. And he's obviously part of my soul family and all that. And, but yeah, looking back, a solid foundation, a safe place, a safe space of friendship. I mean, when we were at the orthodontist yesterday, we had a consultation for my daughter. The Sally, the lady the nurse that was helping us, it was her 30th wedding anniversary. Hope you had a good time, Sally. And I said, well, what's the secret? And, she basically said friendship. And, he was in the Navy and all they had was each other. But they've always been such good friends. And yeah, so yeah, that is and it's not going to take away from your passion. You can totally still be passionate and be best friends. Don't you think? All right, well, something to contemplate. Last card, we made it till the end. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. And Pyle, that's a good last name because that is the automotive sales place I need to call soon. Pyle down in Tanning. I'm hoping, I'm manifesting, that's where I'm going to buy my next vehicle from. So that's funny that it reminded me. I still need to do that this week too. All right, so this is number 49. Whew. Spend time with friends. All right, so listen, everybody. If you've made it this far, you want to manifest more friendships in your life. You want to manifest stronger, healthier, more beneficial friendships, more fun friendships, more equality friendships, more, give and take and balance friendships, more friendships that you can support and be supported. So this is that card where they're all just hanging out, chilling. I mean, one is a dark-skinned lady with purple hair. One is a as white as you can get girl with green hair. And one is a peachy colored blonde hair. All you can see is the back of her because she's on this side of the circle. And she's laying down and one's sitting cross-legged. And, it's just interesting. They're all into each other. They're all open. They're all different. Like the purple-haired one, she's like almost like in a business casual outfit. The other one's in a black outfit, like a tankini with like little colored dots on it. The blonde is in like a rainbow tie-dye dress. I mean, like, you don't have to be identical to your friends. You can be very different. At the top of the card, there's the phases of the moon, which remind me that friendships come and go in phases. Some of them stick around for your whole life, others don't. Appreciate them all. Whether they stay or go or come and go, appreciate them all and spend time with your friends. So the mantra is, I am surrounded by loving reflections. I am surrounded by loving reflections. Friends are one of the greatest gifts in life. Plan a time to meet up with your friends in person, to do something fun, even if it's only the simple act of sitting around and talking about what's going on in your lives. If you've been out of touch with friends who keep coming up in your thoughts, make sure you get caught up with them. So that friend that's like popping into your mind for no real reason, reach out right now, okay? Reach out to a friend who lives far away. Share the best of what's happened to you both and see what you can learn from each other to propel you forward on your journeys. To call in more fun and a more profound sense of connection. Plan a goddess circle with your besties. Bring your friends together to share wisdom and experiences around a theme, or arrange a ritual to celebrate the new moon, full moon, or solstice. So I love that because several years ago now, I had all these random mama friends and I started hanging out on Fridays at my house with them. And it lasted for quite a while, but it was interesting bringing together all my different friends and trying to make a goddess circle with them. And it was good. We learned a lot. And then it disbanded, and but I really appreciate that experience because I never had that, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna organize this and see how it goes, and I enjoyed it. So to wrap it up today, here's a journal prompt to call in more fun. Okay, are there new friends you want to call in? If so, write out the qualities that these new friends hold to help usher in their arrival in your life. I know a lot of journaling today, a lot of contemplating, and a lot of summoning, but it's worth it if you want to manifest more friendship. Well, yeehaw, little doggy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to all these beautiful cards. I appreciate all the contemplations, journal prompts, affirmations, right? I summon new friends. I have beautiful connections reflected all around me. I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And I am thankful to the angels and the universe and my own free will and divine summoning that I am now surrounded by people that I can trust and love. And that is something to be so thankful for. Those are the truest gifts, the brightest gemstones in our life. And remember, your friendships, they should be with your friends, they should be with your lovers, and they should be with your family. And it's like always too, I just want to chime in, remember to be a friend to yourself as well. So it all goes hand in hand. It's all connected. All the dots, they come together at the end of the day. And your energy is bringing into you what you are, what you reflect, and what you summon. So if you like it, keep doing it. If you want to change it up, tweak your energy a bit. Think about the things that we talked about. I know I'm going to. And thanks so much for kind of, sort of, being my friend. Oh, God. So much love, you guys. Thanks for manifesting more friendship.